comment section probably says, I think they said Happy New Year's, and I don't know what they. Well, I don't celebrate nothing like. I don't celebrate none of that type of stuff. I just look at it. It's a different time period. That's how I look at it. So anything that's dealing with Esau's holidays and stuff, and something that it's just uncomfortable celebrating and stuff like that. You got me. You got me confused. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't honor that. I just honor. The only thing I honor is the holy days. That's all I honor. I'm not honoring no man-made holiday. Matter of fact, let me go get that comment. Hold on. Somebody put it. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Here's the comment section right here. What that comment? Let's see. Let's go. Somebody said most of all elite knows what's coming for them hidden bucks to protect themselves from Messiah, but they be led off into captivity. It's kind of hilarious. You're getting sharp. Somebody told me, okay, I just got through talking with two brothers. Somebody said you getting sharp. Okay. Yeah, it seems like I remember this person here. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna put a heart by her. I tell you what, I'll come back and deal with the comments later, because that's the one thing I got to work on too. I got to work on my spelling, because I came up, you looking at a man that couldn't read or write, but I done gotten a lot better in it now. And spelling, I'm horrible on that one, very horrible. But I'm gonna work to do what I can to increase that too. You know. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come back and put. I appreciate the support in the comments and stuff, man. But I'm still growing as well too. You know what I'm saying? like I said, I don't walk around calling myself something. I just say that I just relate to the struggles for 50 years. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's gonna be that in coming up July the 29th. Yeah. So maybe, you know what, I say it like this here. God, when you before you were born, He already, I would say, like the brothers be say that the brothers that speak on that be on the streets, that God predestined and ordained certain things to play out the way that He wanted to play out. So I can't really, excuse me, let me take that back. I'm not going to be upset with the Most High for that. I mean, if that makes sense. Or I can't be, how should I put it? You know what I mean? I can't be upset with the Most High because that's how He wanted my life is to play out. You know, He wanted it to happen like that. You know what I'm saying? For a reason. Now, for whatever that reason is, I don't know. I know that, like, all of my dad and his brothers and things, they all died because they drank and smoked. And I wish I have a burning desire. I wished I could have asked these questions before, because I didn't, like, when I met my father, I was 15. And me meeting him within that time frame, I didn't know that was going to be my last, me and my brother under me and my baby brother. We didn't know that was going to be our last moments in the hours of seeing him, because he was in his last days of being, like, he was sick. He had got down with lung cancer, and I didn't know. And then for me, I didn't know anything about life, you know, because I was still 15. You still a baby. That 15 is just like being 15 months old to me, because you so, you know what I'm saying. But over time, and even now, I'm learning. Even at 49, it's like I'm starting over. Even though you grown in body, but mentally, you starting all over. Okay, hold on, wait a minute. I'm videotaping. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me put this on mute. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Let me. All right. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. If I would have known the information, known that I was gonna come to this information of God not loving everybody, you know, well, according to the Bible, because I do understand the scripture even before I even understood, like John 3:16 and stuff like that. I never heard that before. I never heard that broke down. All of the time I was going into the Christian church, I never heard that. But if I would have known, if I didn't know what I know now compared to when I was in 15 years old before my father died, I'd have been zooming. I wanted to go and talk to him and ask him. Maybe I could have got a little bit more on the history of him, because all of my fathers, they background, they was into that Catholic bullshit. Now, I say now, if my father was living, my family told me, they said, he would be cussing you out talking about the Catholic Church. But for now, it's not against them, it's against the demons, the devils. I don't give a damn. Not pointed it out. The Catholic Church is responsible for all kinds of rape, pedophilia, all that type of stuff. Yeah. Because that's demonic and it's wicked and it's white supremacy. Yes, it's white supremacy, and they subscribe to that type of stuff. And I was into Christianity. I was into Christianity, Seventh Day Adventist. But in 2018, and you don't have to be a rocket scientist to know that, I said, damn, God don't love everybody. So I said, man, it's important to know who you is. He don't love everybody. Now, some people hear me talk like that, and they say, it's like they think something wrong with you or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody didn't go through slavery. God doesn't love. To me it made sense. I'm like, that makes sense. And then when they went to, I said, wait a minute, I'm gonna see how John 3:16. I'm like, there's a context for that. I was like, wait a minute, hold on, I got to hear this here. And then when they went to Isaiah 45:17, I'm like, whoa, I didn't even know this. I felt so. It felt weird. It felt like, you know how you be in a classroom and you sitting up there and they said, who was the first so-and-so intellectual person in the 21st century? Who was it? And you sitting up there now, you know you do a lot of studying, right? And I'm just trying to compare it to with learning this truth about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans being the real Jews. And I'm like, you know how you say something and you be close, but you still got the answer wrong, and the thing go, you're like, oh man, I got it wrong. That's literally how I was feeling. Like, damn, you mean to tell me I missed that? Because I'm sitting up there like, damn, I thought I knew the Bible. Came to a conclusion, you have to throw away that shit. Like, you didn't know shit. That's how I was feeling. I didn't know shit. I understood certain things. I understood it, the scriptures to a certain extent. You see what I'm saying? But I was hearing these things, Gentiles and all that type of stuff. I'm thinking that anybody can be saved. My mind was like, in a world like, what's that? What's the word I'm using? Like raining, like it rained when I was a little boy, when I was a child, a kid or whatever. When it would rain outside, I thought it rained all over the world. That's how my mind was thinking. When I only realized that just because it's raining here doesn't mean it's raining in California. You see what I'm saying? But I'm just showing you when your mind is in a different state when you're young, versus when you get older. You realize it's BS. It's like laying down and you having a dream about something, and it looks so real. It seems so real, and a lot of you can. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all can relate to that. Like, you lay down and you have a dream, and that shit seems so real. It's like, and when you wake up out your sleep, some of you could have been dreaming about eating your favorite food. Some of you could have been dreaming about having a lot of money, or a certain amount of money. You're like, damn, that shit seemed real. When you wake up out your sleep, it seemed like a real, whether if it's a good dream or a bad dream that you had. You see what I'm saying? You like, damn, thank God it was just a dream, because the BS looked real. And so that's how it felt when when my mind, like, growing up. You see what I'm saying? Growing up and in the church. You know, me sitting up there in that state of mind, blind. You know what I'm saying? And I still don't mind humbling myself. I mean, like, piping it down and not trying to act like I know everything. You see what I'm saying? Because I don't. I don't even like to even claim a lineage or heritage unless I fully really know what I'm saying. Because to me, that it would be misleading to people. That's why in the Bible it says in Revelation 2:9, I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not. Just like I can't sit up here and say, oh, I'm saved and sanctified and filled with the Holy Ghost. Nobody's saved. We hoping to be that. I'm hoping to be the chosen one. That's all I can do. I hope my father was a chosen man. But that's just me trying to pipe it down and not act like I know everything. Because the Most High says you have to humble yourself as a child. Matthew 18:1, yeah. You see what I'm saying? Because you just might be wrong. You see what I'm saying? So he changed me a little bit on that. But at the same time, is it going to stop me from talking about the oppression of what happened to my people? No. Is it going to... Now, when it comes to the struggles in life, yes, I'll tell you that. I can relate to that part fast. Yeah, I can relate to that part really quick. When it comes to being able, like going in the store when I was a little boy with my mother and stuff, being a single parent and stuff, and I wanted certain like toys and stuff like that. You know, as a child, that you know, my mind was in that Walt Disney state. You know what I'm saying? I wanted toys, I wanted this and stuff, and then there were times that she couldn't get it, and I had a damn fit. Like I went to crying. Then I guess the noise irritated. It irritated my parents. And see, as a child, it's like you don't understand about struggles and can't afford it. It's like in your mind you can't wrap your mind around it because all you know is you crying and you want that. You know what I'm saying? But I realized that I couldn't get it. And like, damn. And so you realize at that point, you live in a single parent household, you didn't know anything about going to well, go to dad, well, ask your dad for it and stuff like that. No, because he was dealing with issues. He had issues a lot of issues from what I'm hearing, you know what I'm saying, and unanswered questions and stuff like that. So when it comes to relating to things like that, I can tell you that without misleading you. Did I grew up was I born and was I raised in a poor position? Absolutely I was. I can relate to that. You know what I'm saying, without any shadow of a doubt. When it comes to how the things I heard about him being my father, being a certain, it's no put down to the fathers. It's no put down because they have to understand that all these things that originated, it comes from white supremacy, the people that control the world. So I guess I went through a whole line. I ran you down through a whole line of different things, and all I can do is just hope. You know, hope and pray, and for you know what I'm saying, that I fit in. You know, that's all I can do. You know what I'm saying? But I have no shadow of a doubt. Like even as I speak now, I live in a, you know what I'm saying, in a position to where single parent household. You know, single, you know, even though I'm grown, you know what I'm saying? Even now, living in, you know, always lived in, only thing I can relate to is living in a community, in a so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American community as a person of color. As a person of color. And we know it's not about color. I'm just putting that out there, you know. Even as now as I speak, in a community to where by the time you pay your rent, and I'm putting this out there for edification. This is not saying that I'm not putting business, I'm not putting nobody's business, and I'm not doing none. I'm not on none of that. I'm just trying to just do it for educational purpose. So that's it. It's only for educational purpose. That's it. To help wake our people up, maybe give them a general idea of who they are, who we are. Because he said in Deuteronomy, what? Deuteronomy 28 and verses 4-6, these curses will be upon the children of Israel for a sign and for a wonder, right? He did say that. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, I'm getting all these, okay, the marks are there. You said that this would happen, that would happen. Okay, I see manifestations of it. So I don't believe in my heart. I don't believe that in my heart that the Most High God ain't gonna trick me or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling myself that I don't believe God I don't believe that the Most High, God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, would trick me like this and put you in a position and then trick you and say, no. No, I said, no, I just can't visualize that being God, you know? That's what I said. So I just said, if God tricked me, but I'm just saying, just a trick our people, and this is not trying to doubt it, then he has done an excellent job. But at the same time, I just look at my condition, the condition that that we were raised up under. You see what I'm saying? That my brothers and my sisters was raised up under. Did we grow up and did we have food, resources of food? We was very poor in that area. That's all. Now I can relate to that. But as far as me claiming to be inheritance of something, I can't do that. I'm not going to do that. Because on that part, I could be wrong. I don't know. But we'll have to, just allow the Most High, just do his thing. And only thing I'm going to do is just continue to just try to do my research. And just study the word of the Most High. And just pray to the best of my ability. And just do the right thing to the best of my ability. And do what I can is to reverse the curses and stuff like that. And do this, keep the commandments of like these fridges and stuff. Do the best I can. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I can't. And so what I'm saying is that I'm only going to talk about stuff that I can relate to. I'm not going to speak on nothing that I can't relate to. I'm not doing that. If I don't know for sure, I'm just going to say, look, don't look, I don't want to lie to you. I don't know. I'm only going to give you what I know. Because he said, I'm going to go back and reiterate, Revelation chapter 2 and 9. He said, I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not. So I have to be careful with that, bro. And notice I'm not saying, y'all got to be careful. No, because I have to make sure I have to do research by myself. I gotta make sure that my election call in the election short. I gotta make sure, I can't. It's like me going around telling you to keep the Sabbath. No, telling you should be keeping the Sabbath. You're gonna die in your sin, and I'm going around buying all kinds of expensive stuff on the Sabbath day. You see what I'm saying? I can't be teaching you about Sabbath breaking when I do it every damn day. So I know the blasphemy of them will say they're Jews and are not, but do lie. I gotta make sure that that's a serious thing, man. So I feel like every time I get on this camera, it's really talking to me. Let me make. I had to make sure that music wasn't in here. I did 23 minutes already. Okay, I'll stop it here. I ain't gonna keep you out too long. We'll come back and talk. I'm gonna roll them out today. 2020, January the 1st, 2024. But it's in April. But let me say these a couple of things. I don't like I said, let me make this very clear. I don't celebrate no birthdays. I don't celebrate no so-called 4th of July, Jew killing, or whatever you want to call it. I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. I don't celebrate none of that type of that stuff come from paganism, Nimrod. I don't celebrate Thanksgiving, Thanks Murdering Day. I don't celebrate that. I don't celebrate no birthdays. None of that. I don't do that. I don't celebrate no man-made, nothing man-made come from the so-called white man. I don't celebrate that. The only thing that I celebrate is the feast, is practicing trying to keep the feast days. And I'm not trying to act like I'm better than nobody else. I'm just saying, I'm practicing, I'm working on that. I don't, the holy days and stuff, you got it. I'm with it 1,000%. But not even my birthday, because even Job said, let the day perish wherein I was born. I think that's Job chapter 3 and verse 1. Mm-hmm. Let, matter of fact, let me Google that right quick. Okay, hold on a minute. J-O-B, Job. C-H. Verse 3, K, J, B. Okay, let's do it. I think this might be it here. Let's see if I'm right. Yeah, that's right. Job chapter 1 and verse 1. After this opened Job his mouth and cursed his day. Job opened his mouth and cursed his day. And Job spake and said, verse 3, let the day perish wherein I was born, and the night in which it was said, there is a man child conceived. Let that day be darkness. Let not God regard it from above, neither let the light shine upon it. Job said, don't even let the light shine upon the day he was born. It says, let darkness and the shadow of death stain it. Let a cloud dwell upon it. Let the blackness of the day terrify it. Job was cursing the hell out of his day, the day he was born. As for that night, let darkness seize upon it. Let it not be joined unto the days of the year. Let it not come unto the number of the months. Lo, let that night be solitary. Let no joyful voice come thereon. Let them curse it that curses the day, who are ready to raise up their mourning. Let the star of the twinkling there be dark. Let it look for light, but have none. Neither let it see the dawning of the day. Don't let it see the next day. And like Job was cursing the hell out of the day he was born. Job said, I don't give a damn about none of that. Yes, he did. Job went through something too. He was actually pouring out a prayer. That's a prayer, So that lets me know that the book is true. Job did, like I said, man, Job didn't even celebrate his birthday, man. Yes, he did. He didn't. Job didn't. Shoot. Job ain't celebrate that, man. So I'm still learning, people. Yeah, I'm still learning. I don't know everything, Yeah. 29 minutes. Let me go ahead and get up out of here, bro. Let me go ahead and get up out of here.